Hello everyone, welcome to the day 4 of new Terraform series. Hope you guys doing well. So previously, we discussed about the conditional logic, local providers, and some basics about the workspaces, right? So today, we are going to discuss about the one topic. No other one is talking about this topic because people think that the topic is not that much useful. But we are not skipping any topic, so that's why we are today going to discuss about null resources. Okay, then after null resource, we are going to discuss about provisioner, which one was the one of the best topic in Terraform. Then, what is null resource? Basically, null resource is the resource which takes no further actions, and also null resource does not like it do not have any type of configuration, so it will not produce an output, right? But if we provide some parameters or some provisioner inside that null resource, in that case it will produce only the output based on the provisioners. Okay, so let's see how we are going to use null resource and all. So for that, uh, search Google about the null resources in Terraform. Okay, this is the official documentation of Terraform, and here you can see the null resource. Okay, use this template. So I already have one template about null resource, so I just uncomment it. Okay, and you can use any name for your null resource. Okay, so basically this is the null resource. Yeah, and this null resource does not produce any output because it is null. It do not have any configurations. Or we can use the provisioner inside null resource. Like so there was one provisional called local executor. Basically, that provisioner is used to execute the commands on your local VM. So currently, in our the Terraform code is running on my local machine. So that provisioner is run the commands that we are providing command tag that are run on this current local machine. Okay. So for now, I'm just printing like echo a cloud hero. Okay. So null resource is the one resource. That's why we need to initialize the Terraform. Okay. So now hit Terraform, apply, auto. Oh, yes, you see, null resource is creating. Then it shows that provisioning with local executor, this one, and then it executing the command which is we provide under command section here, and the output is this a cloud hero that we echo and then creation complete. So this is how null resource works, and this is how the local executor works. This is one of the provisioner. Okay, so let's talk about the provisioners, how provisioners work. Okay, so basically uh, provisioners are used to perform the various action in Terraform, like when we see that executing the commands locally, executing the command on one VM, remote VM, uh, that has access from our local machine. Okay, sometimes we need to push one file from our local machine to that remote VM using Terraform. That's why that's the one use case for the provisioners. Okay, so mostly there are three types of provisioner. Okay, the first one is local executor. So local executor we discussed about it earlier, like it's run the command that we are providing uh, the resource and run it locally. Okay, so currently I am just uh, displaying the current directory and printing the files or directories that are present inside the current directory. So Terraform destroy. Let me destroy the previous one, then we can proceed. So one thing that we must keep in mind that once you hit a Terraform apply, then we made some configuration in our resource and then again hit Terraform apply. It will build that resource again and modify the configuration. But in provisioner, whatever commands we provide that are not the part of the configuration because that command are executing. So if you change any command uh, in local executor and hit Terraform apply again, so it shows that there is a no resource change in Terraform. That's why it will not perform the Terraform apply command. Okay, so you need to restore the previous infrastructure and recreate it using Terraform apply. So I am again creating null resource using Terraform apply and enter. Yeah, as you see, it will display the current directory and then the list of the files and folder structure present inside this directory, as you can see on my left side in navigation. Okay, so this is how that remote executors provisioner we are going to use. Okay, then sorry, this one was the local executor. Then the remote executor. Basically, remote executor is used when you have to run one command using Terraform on your remote machine. So in that case, we are using the remote executor. Okay, so I have one code that I already written for that remote executor. Let me just uncomment it because that will be the easier way, and we don't have that much time to type the code in the entire video. So okay, so uh, that AWS resources we are going to discuss in our further sessions. Just keep in mind that I just create one instance because we have to run the command on that run using remote executors one commands or create one files in that remote instance. That's why I created that using Terraform only. And this is our null resource that is used to copy the file on VM or run any command on VM. And inside that we provide our remote executor. As you can see here, this is the remote executor. Currently, I comment the file executor that we're going to discuss later. But yeah, this is the remote executor. Okay, in that remote executor, what we do, what we print, uh, first we create that hello.txt, and inside that hello.txt, we are printing have a great day message. Okay, so now this remote executor we define, but how it establishes the connection with that remote VM. For that, you need to provide the connection. So inside connection, you need to provide a type, then your user. So when if you create the Amazon instance, then by default it uses the username ECT user. So you need to provide this one. Then your private key, you can create your private key, or else if you create one VM, at that time you need to provide the key pair. So that private key you can use, and then the host DNS, which is the DNS of our uh, instance, or you can use IP also. Okay, so now I am creating it. Let me save this one. Okay, and let me destroy first everything. Yeah, now we hit apply and our resources are going to create. Okay, we are just waiting for our resource. Yeah, here now it connect to the remote host via SSH. This is the host ID and username. Then it use our private key. Okay, and for this touch file where it's going to create the our txt file, the next time it it connects our same VM and print the have a great day message inside our text file. Okay, and that's it. It's completed successfully. Now we are going to our instances. Check running. that one. This is the VM which was currently running. So I'm just copying its IP and do SSH. Yeah. Yes, just passing the private key from my VM that I already created here only. Okay. And hit enter. Yes. As you can see, I connected to my VM, and if I hit LL, so I'm listing the current directories file. You can see the hello.txt is created at time 11:06. Okay, and 12 September only. Okay, and if I see the content from that hello.txt, you see have a great day. Okay, this is the benefit of remote executor. Okay, hope you guys understand the remote executor perfectly. Now let me destroy this one, and then we are going to discuss about our next provisioner. This is file provisioner. Why we need to use file provisioner? Okay, so let me comment out this one. Yeah, so basically file provisioner uh, is used to transfer one file from our local machine to the remote machine. It works similarly like WinSCP, but it works in Terraform. Okay, so for file provisioner, same we need to provide the connection. So in connection, same things that we provide for remote executor. Okay, so in source you need to provide the current file that you need to send to your remote machine, and under destination you need to provide the destination file path and then file name. So which file name you want. Okay, so currently in tix.txt I have one file. I will write something here only like testing this. Yeah, now our resource is destroyed. Let me rebuild it using Terraform apply auto approve. Now it's creating the null resource and it's done. Okay, so let's go to our console, refresh. Now we need, yeah, our VM is still is initialization state. Just wait for some time. Yeah, now I will get the public IP from description. So let's connect to that VM so that we can verify our file is replaced or not. Okay, now hit LL. As you can see, the file.yaml is created in that remote VM. Okay, let me display the content from that file. As you can see, the testing this file using file provision, right? That we provide in our local file. So that file is replaced with the file.yaml name, and inside that our content is copied. So this is how file provisioner works. Okay, so there was one more thing. You can use other provisioners, uh, and but one more thing you can able to we can say it as a feature like a when flag. When flag use when like sometimes you want to use this provisioner during apply only. Sometimes you wanted to use provisioners during destroy only. So at that time you can provide the when. So once you provide the when parameter, then it will uh, works the input that we are provided under when flag. For example, we have text.txt, right? Okay, the text.txt file is created by me, but now I wanted to destroy that text.txt file. So currently I'm using our local executor because that file is in local. Let me quickly destroy this environment first, then I will explain you freshly. Yeah, so our resources are completely destroyed. Let me just comment out unnecessary part that is not required right now. Okay, so this is our resource, and in that resource I am going to delete our test.txt file. Okay, but when this file is going to delete during destroy, as you can see here, the options like create destroy, so we want that file to be deleted during the destroy. Okay, now I am hitting Terraform apply. So during apply, you can see that file is still there. It is not deleted. But once I hit Terraform destroy, at that time, let's see what happened. As you can see, during destroy, that provisioner is going to execute. But during apply, that provisioner is not executing. But during destroy, that provisioner is executing. Why? Because we are providing one condition here. During destroy only, that provisioner should execute. And it's removing the test file, and as you can see in left, that test file is deleted. So this is how provisioner with when flag works. Okay, so let's quickly discuss the agenda for our day 5. So basically workspace we discussed in our previous lectures, but workspace is a really vast topic, so we discuss about the workspace again in details. And the most important thing is a demo on real use case of workspaces, how workspace is going to work in industry. So that's the two major things that we are going to discuss in day 5. So hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much.